important. This is what the playoffs are all about.
Straight away, three, good!
He is a machine.
Doncic with 40.
Big games. You gotta play hard. You gotta play with heart.
For the tie, no good!
This baby is over.
Every year presents a different challenge. This is what's in front of us.
We're going to have to win on the road if we want to become champions.
So what is the message going back down to Dallas for Game 6?
You got to win in 7 now.
Kawhi Leonard versus Luka Doncic, Game 5, advantage Luka putting on a show at Staples, 42-8-14. Tim Hardaway Jr. doing his thing, too. The Mavs take the 3-2 series lead. As for Kawhi, 25-5, not his best playoff performance, and now he faces elimination in Game 6. Let's check in and see where everyone's mindset is right now.
Just from my own feelings, we're definitely disappointed in the loss, but we have confidence in ourselves. And, to go out and get another win. So, like I said, we're just focused on the next one, and we're going to see what we could do better.
We're confident. We're confident we can extend the series and bring this back home. We got to go to Dallas, and it's going to be another hard environment, another tough environment for us to go into. But it's what we got to do. It's the job that we got in front of us, and we got to tackle it.
I'm not gonna play way better, I missed a lot of shots, some layups that I shouldn't make. But it wasn't just me, man. It was the whole team, the energy.
Luka single-handedly outperformed the Clippers duo of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George last night. He scored almost the same amount of points as them, but shot better from the field, including better from deep. He was also creating more for his team, having more assists than Kawhi and PG combined. Max.
Yeah.
Is this series more about Luka or Kawhi?
You know what? I'd like Stephen A. to start because I want to focus on Luka, Stephen A., and I know you have things to say about Kawhi.
Oh, absolutely. This is all about Kawhi Leonard. I don't want to hear anything about Luka. Now, don't get me wrong. I must bring up Luka when I'm talking about Kawhi because I was told, and I think I was told by Max Kellerman and various others about the superstar that Kawhi Leonard was, okay? And we understand that in this series, he's averaging 30, okay? Kawhi Leonard is averaging 30 on 57% shooting. So it's not like he's some scrub or something like that. This brother's a star. But I think I was told he actually could play defense. Well, why is it then that when we talked about him and Paul George, two-way players, and I'm focusing more on Kawhi than Paul George, because my problem with Paul George is that I just think he needs to be more assertive and aggressive and play like the star that he is. But he ain't the number one dude. That's supposed to be Kawhi Leonard. And I'm watching Luka Doncic average 35, 9, and 8. I'm going to say that again. 35, 9, and 8 on 47% shooting and 43% shooting from three-point range. Last night in 3 quarters, he had 40 in 3 quarters. Shot 1 of 8 in the fourth quarter, 0 for 3 from three-point range, scored just 2 points in the fourth quarter, but he had 40 in 3 quarters. Only 2 members of the Dallas Mavericks scored in double digits. Luka and Tim Hardaway's 20. Porzingis didn't even have nothing but 8 points. And you still lose on your home court? Wasn't the crown dangling from the convertible, Kawhi Leonard? Wasn't you that dude that was coming to claim L.A.? Better question. What would we be saying if this were LeBron James? You'd face the franchise. You're supposed to be the leader. You're supposed to be that dude that everything evolves around. If this were LeBron James, we would be killing him. See, this is moments like this is what LeBron James should use to crystallize as to why he can't stand the media or critics or pundits or whatever. Because this is where we are grotesquely unfair to him. If this were LeBron James, we'd be all over him. 20 points, 7 of 9 shooting, Game 5 at the time of the series, 2-2. Going back to Dallas with a Game 6 on your home court, you can't win. 3 home games, 3 losses. Let me tell you something, Max Kellerman. I think Steve Ballmer got to get the hell out of the Staples Center as quick as he possibly can.
No doubt.
Get another arena. Get another arena. Move to another city if you have to. Let me tell you something. They lose this, man. They lose this series, and I give props to Dallas because, see, I didn't pick Dallas to win another game because of that nerve damage in Luka Doncic. I don't know how he did. I'm like, it's nerve damage in the neck. How the hell can you overcome that in 2 days? But he did. He did. And I'm looking at Steve Ballmer, I'm like, you just keep losing at the Staples Center.
Yeah, this is the point, Stephen A. I agree with the Staples Center point. I agree with it. First of all, when you get the Wednesday games and the Lakers get all the good dates, you should get out of there anyway. But
why?
I agree with you.
What's wrong with the Wednesday game?
No, I'm saying like the Clippers, the dates of Clippers games, at least when I was in LA, were always like the second-rate games. And the prime
Saturday
time slot.
afternoons.
Yeah,
like
right,
that,
exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
But Wednesday night is not a bad night.
Yeah, Wednesday night's not bad.
Night.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah, that's a very good point, Stephen. Yes. I can't debate what you're talking about with Kawhi because Clippers will never flip LA, but Kawhi had a chance here. Kawhi had a chance here to come at the throne for LeBron in LA. Kawhi's from LA, right? You get LA behind him, if not the Clippers. If the Lakers get bounced, there's a little crack, there's a little opening, right? He didn't do it. You're right. By the airball, the last shot, I was shocked. But this was not about Kawhi, in fact. What this was about was Luka Doncic. Luka, who dropped 42, 14, and 8 for his third playoff victory on the road in this series against supposedly a great defensive team. Luka Doncic said after the game, I could have been much better late. I made a lot of mistakes, and gave the credit to Dorian Finney-Smith, who wound up, 6 or 8 points, whatever it was, but his overall game. Luka, and this is something people have to understand. Right now, Stephen A., put all the NBA players on a scale. What's their value? Which means not just who would you build a franchise around, because maybe it's Zion, that's years away still, or some young player. It's not just who's the very best player in the world right now. Do we know that Luka is better than, say, James Harden right now? But he's 10 years younger already. I'm saying add everything up and say if you had to put everyone in a trip, who would get the most in a trade? Who's the most valuable commodity in the NBA? The answer is Luka Doncic, and it's not close. He is 22 years old and can walk into playoff series against defenders like Kawhi and Paul George, and they don't seem to want it with him. As you said, Porzingis, supposed to be a second banana, he don't have it. Every year he's hurt, and he has to get back to where he is, and when he's at his best, he's very good. That's not right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has been excellent. They have guys like Kleba and Finney-Smith who can play, but this is Luka Doncic completely controlling the game and being the best player on the floor. This is about Luka.
Nope. Because Luka takes Kawhi off the hook, and I'm not going to let that happen. Here's the deal. Luka's big boying dudes. Luka, Patrick Beverly. You ain't even you're not even in the rotation anymore because Luka's out there and he big boys you. You just too small for him. Rondo, same thing. Width-wise, in terms of Paul George, maybe a little bit too small.
Rondo wasn't good last night. I was surprised.
That's not Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, you see those muscles that he's got? You know he's a legit 6'7", right? Just like Luka, right? And last time I checked, Kawhi ain't supposed to be. This is the dude that got MVP because he was guarding LeBron James. Now, LeBron James averaged 28 points in that finals in 2014, but was held to 37% shooting by Kawhi Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard got MVP because of that. Well, now here we are, Luka. And what does Ty Lue say in the post-game conference? We asked Kawhi to do a lot, and he was tired. What? Didn't y'all rest coming into the postseason? Didn't you lose on purpose so you could avoid the Lakers and get the Dallas Mavericks? Wasn't that you? That was the Lakers. That was the Clippers.
Who is going to stop Luka in the NBA, Stephen A?
Kawhi. He's going to
stop him? No. Forget Kawhi for a second. Who?
No. No, Max. You don't get to say that.
Stop Luka.
No. You don't get to say that. Kawhi is supposed to figure. I'm not saying to completely stop him. 40 and 3/4. 40.
He wasn't playing. He wasn't defending him most possessions.
Max, stop. Game 7 last year, Max. What did Jamal Murray do?
You're right.
40. That's on the Kawhi team. What's up? What's up?
But part of that is the defensive scheme.
Ain't that what he's supposed to be doing?
Stephen A. Part of that is the defensive scheme and the coach. Like that's not just
oh
Kawhi.
My God.
All right.
Oh my God.
Gentlemen,
Matt,
we gotta
I know
leave it
that
there.
literally, but theoretically, come on, Max. You gotta find you the star. You Kawhi.
All right.
Well, look,
We're out
I
of
don't
time, guys.
disagree with that. The offensive player always has the advantage. I'm telling you right now, there's no one in the
Really? That's
NBA
what
going to
we're
stop Luka. No one's stopping Luka.
Okay, I got it. Molly, by the way, no more debates. I apologize, Molly. No more debates. Because according to Max, the offensive player already. So we don't even have to. There's no reason to debate no more. We don't need to even talk basketball anymore. Because according to Max, if you're an offensive juggernaut, no one can stop you. So far be it for us to hold Kawhi accountable. You letting them off the hook.
You can hold
You're letting them off
Kawhi
the hook.
accountable
Who's
all
the
you want.
juggernaut of all juggernauts in college basketball?